Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to BWTM Sports. This is it. This is what the great debate's been all about. Rigondeux versus Lomachenko live on BWTM Sports. I hope you're really ready for this. Two Olympic world champions, not just two Olympic world champions, two double Olympic world champions facing off against one another to prove who's the best in the world. It's gonna be an interesting fight. So many question marks. Is Rigondeux too old and too small? Is Lomachenko full of hype and not full of substance? Can the older man move up two weight divisions and beat the younger man? Can the younger man show that he's the bigger, stronger man? Will the weight matter? Can Lomachenko dominate and put a performance on against Rigondeux? Or can Rigondeux, the old master, move up the two weight divisions and cause a huge upset? A lot of people are pro Lomachenko for this fight. Um, Lomachenko considered by some pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world. Some people actually believe he is the pound for pound best fighter in the world. My personal opinion is still a way to go, but I guess you would say he's on his way. But he's got to fight better opposition, and you can't really knock the opposition tonight in Guillermo Rigondeux or Rigondeux. Tremendous fight between two great athletes, and I am just grateful to be alive and to be well and to say, you know what, I'm witnessing greatness in the making. Two great fighters facing off against one another. I think it's a tremendous matchup, and we're going to see who the best in the world is. I have with me tonight the man himself, Eugene. He's he'll be watching the fight, of course. Eugene and Bo went toe to toe, and I look forward to seeing what both have got to say. My personal opinion is that I think that Rigondeux is really going to be fighting like a man who who's got everything to lose. He knows after this fight he'll be exiled. After this fight, if he doesn't stop Lomachenko tonight, I don't believe if the fight goes to points, he's going to win this fight on points. I really don't believe it. So it's now or never for Lomachenko versus Rigondeux, and it's now or never for actually Rigondeux or Rigondeux. Now I have to be honest. Yet again, I fell asleep. I didn't get to see Conlan's fight. I did see Diaz. I was very impressed with him, and I saw Shakur Stevenson. I liked what I saw of him as well. So it's interesting. So let's see if I can get to the ringside. As Taylor of Tate, 29 versus 37, 5'7 versus 5'4, 129 pounds versus 128 pounds, 65.5 inch versus 68. So Rigondeux has the longer reach in this fight. Very interesting. He has a 3 inch or two and a half inch reach advantage over Vasily Lomachenko. So there's a pound in it, but a lot of people believe that Lomachenko is going to be bigger come the actual fight night. So we're not far away now, and it's Rigondeux is going to be coming first to the ring, dressed in purple and yellow. Interesting colours. There'll be a lot of people in boxing wanting to see the back of Rigondeux for this one. Trust me, there'll be a lot of people wanting to see the back of him. So, can Rigondeux do what Sugar Shane Mosley did? Sugar Shane Mosley was doing his stuff up the lightweight division, and then he moved up two weight divisions. He didn't work his way into the two weight divisions. He moved from lightweight straight into welterweight, carried up his speed, carried up his power, and fought the then Oscar De La Hoya. Two weight divisions he jumped. and went on to become the welterweight champion of the world. And this wasn't a shot Oscar De La Hoya. This was a prime Oscar De La Hoya. And if memory serves me right, Oscar De La Hoya had just come off a win against Ike Quartey, the dangerous Ike Quartey, who himself was unbeaten. Very good for African fighter, Ike Quartey from Ghana. And Quartey dropped De La Hoya from what I remember. And De La Hoya got up and got off the deck to beat Quartey. Stopped him, or didn't stop him. 12th round, dropped him in the 12th round to go on. I think it was the fight, the Quartey fight. May have been right. He also fought Felix Trinidad as well, who was unfortunate to win, although he was winning the first 6 rounds against Trinidad, then decided to go on the back foot and try to win the fight. But here comes Rigondeux to the ring now, or Rigondeux. Let's call him Rigondeux for tonight. Rigo getting 400,000 opposed to Loma's 1.2 million. Rigo wants it. Lakers colors, baby. Loma weighed 137 pounds. That's okay. We'll see. That could backfire as well for Lomachenko. Weighing being very heavy tonight. So wearing the Lakers colors, very interesting. Now we wait for high tech Vasily Lomachenko. Now tonight, Lomachenko fights the best opponent of his career, bar none. You know, he'll be facing somebody tonight who should be able to make him miss and make him pay. Somebody who's not going to be intimidated by his name or intimidated by his skills. Somebody who's done just as he's done in his career, achieved 2 Olympic gold medals. So, you know, why does he have to be intimidated? Ranked number 2 by pound for pound by ESPN. Well, with 9 fights and 1 defeat, don't know how you're rating him number 2 in the world pound for pound. I think that's a bit far of a stretch. You guys like Canelo, you know, you got guys like Golovkin, um, Terence Crawford. Yeah, to be number 2 in the world pound for pound with 9 fights and picking up 2 WBO titles. To be fair, that's fine, but number 2 in the world pound for pound, I don't agree with that. That's my personal opinion. I'm sure you all have your personal opinions, but here comes the champion to the ring. It'll be worse for Lomachenko should Rigondeux cause a sensation and stop stop Lomachenko tonight. It will be absolute shock for many. It will be quite embarrassing to the man of 2 weight divisions come up and kick your ass. So Stephen A. Smith did say one thing earlier on, and it's true. Rigondeux has no business moving up 2 weight divisions and kicking your ass. You really have got Lomachenko. It's up to Lomachenko tonight to take control of the situation. It's down to Lomachenko tonight to handle his business. It really is. And this is it. Top Rank ESPN. I've got to say, I've enjoyed the boxing tonight so far. And I've got to say, I'm a massive fan of Joe Tessitore. Love Joe Tessitore. I really do. Michael Buffer, the man himself. And good evening to the 2 ring card girls as well. This is it. The main event of the evening. 12 rounds or less. For the WBO. It's lightweight or super featherweight. Championship of the world. It's going to be interesting to see how Rigondeux handles the extra weight, the extra poundage? Will he stand, like I've said, in the center of the ring and try to take Lomachenko out early? Can he hurt Lomachenko? How does Lomachenko respond to getting hit and hurt? We've seen Rigondeux dropped. We've seen him hurt. We've seen him dropped. We've seen him get up, and we've seen him win fights. So it'll be interesting to see what Lomachenko does. Has Rigondeux got the power to stop his man? Rigondeux had a tough trip, no intimidation there. I think most expect Lomo to take it, but want Rigo. He deserves it. Yeah, well, I'm backing Rigo simply because he's the underdog in the fight. He's the man that has so many things against him at the moment. So, you know, boxing politics and all the rest of it. This is it. The main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the championship of the world. Once again, thanks for joining us. The record of 17 fights and 11 KOs. Santiago de Cuba, fighting of Miami, Florida. WBA Super Bantamweight Super World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the Germo, Rigondeux. So Rigondeux is ready. He's ready. He's ready to go. The Cuban flag waved high in the air. Good evening to Bo and Eugene, both listening in. Of course, Gail Falkenthal and Mike from Pound for Pound Boxing. Now, the champion, Vasily Lomachenko. 9 fights, 1 defeat with 7 KOs. From the Ukraine, the WBO junior lightweight champion of the world, Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko. So this is it now. The talking is over. The predictions, the thoughts of everybody around the world, who you think's gonna win, how you think's gonna win, the fight that's never gonna happen, they're stuck in one another, blah de blah de blah, the fight will never happen. Well, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen right now. All you people said it weren't gonna happen. Here it is. See the weight, see. Remember Rigondeux, despite Lomachenko being the bigger man, Rigondeux actually has the longer reach by 2.5 inches. Here we go. Now we're going to find out. Both men represent the best in boxing today. Cuban boxing versus Ukrainian boxing. Wow. Everyone's favorite referee. And here we go. It's round 1. And Rigondeux comes center of the ring. And it's round 1. Rigondeux straight away flicking the jab out. High held guard. And he's come to the center of the ring, as I expected him to do, to take the center of the ring. Lomachenko, center of the ring himself. Fair feed out process here. Who has got the better style? People talk about Rigondeux. Maybe he hasn't got the work rate. Straight right hand or straight left hand there from Rigondeux. Is it like a mirror image tonight? I believe somebody's going to have to take the attack and somebody's going to be doing the counter boxing. I don't believe they're both going to be countering all night long. I think somebody's actually going to take the attack. Lomachenko tries to throw a combination there. Rigondeux blocks it. The guy's doing a lot of fencing at the moment. Shot to the body there from Rigondeux. Started most positively. The weight will only matter if Rigondeux is doing a lot of clinching and doing a lot of holding. If I'm Lomachenko, I make Rigondeux do a lot of holding and clinching in close. Rigondoux's got his legs wide apart. When you do that, it looks like you're looking for power. But like I said before, I expect him to take the center of the ring and look to hold his feet and look to land big, hurtful punchings against Lomachenko and look to stop Lomachenko. That's what I think Rigondoux's going to try. Rigondoux's going to try and do. Tentative jabs from both guys. Rigondeux just got his hands up. Are we going to see more of an amateur bout tonight, or are we going to see a professional bout tonight? With both guys outstanding amateurs. Lomachenko tried to throw a combination, Rigondeux ducked under it. End of the first round. Can't really say much about it. Very tentative first round. But I like what Lomachenko, what Rigondeux, the small man, was doing. He was holding his feet center of the ring. He was allowing himself to be backed up, which is good, showing he's not being intimidated. Very good. Great stuff about ESPN is that they show you the commercial, and they're showing you what's happening live ringside as well. So they've got two cameras up, camera of what's going on. There we go. Here's Steve Willis, the referee, talking about what he can do for holding. Rigondeux there holding. Lomachenko there. This is round 2, or scheduled 12 rounder. Again, Rigondeux meets Lomachenko in the center of the ring. So Lomachenko's having to box around the center of the ring. So again, he's making the bigger man work around the center of the ring. Interesting. You know, he's looking to land hard shots at the moment. Nice combination there from Lomachenko. Rigondoux's not allowing himself to be bullied, and he's not allowed to give himself. He's not giving away any sort of ground. He's staying center of the ring for the most part, and making Lomachenko come to him almost. Slight step back from Lomachenko, and then from Rigondeux, and then he holds up close, ties up Lomachenko, holds him up close. They touch gloves. Rigondeux, it's almost like he wants to make a point. You might seem to be the bigger man, but I'm right here. I'm right in front of you. I ain't going nowhere. I'm not intimidated by size. I'm right in front of you. Almost like how Sugar Shane Mosley met Oscar De La Hoya. Combination there from Lomachenko. Rigondeux holding and tying up. Referee talking. I don't know if Rigondoux's idea is to frustrate Lomachenko by holding. Now to find out who's got the better jab between the two. Lomachenko just seems a little bit more active than Rigondeux. Popping the jab more.
left hand over the top there from Rigondeux. Rigondeux making it ugly, tying up, holding. I don't want to see him doing not too much of wrestling against a naturally bigger man. The jab, both men exchange jabs. We've got a jab fest tonight. Lomachenko seems to be the guy trying to make the fight happen. Rigondeux seems to be quite insistent in holding and tying up inside and trying to frustrate Lomachenko. There we go. Now Rigondeux holding and hitting on the inside. Lomachenko throws a combination. Rigondeux ducks under it. End of the round. People on their feet. Between the two of them, it seems Vasily Lomachenko seems to be the one that wants to make the fight, makes the fight happen. Rigo trying to work on the inside. I think it's around a piece at the moment for me. So 1-1. But I'm not sure if that's the way forward, just tying your man up all the time, unless he's trying to frustrate Lomachenko. But I wouldn't personally be going to wrestle with a man who's naturally bigger and stronger than me. That's surely it's gonna hurt me down the stretch. Less of those engagements, the better for me. This is round number 3 of a scheduled 12 rounds. I thought Lomachenko won the last round because Rigondeux was more prepared to do a lot more of the holding, and Lomachenko was trying to make the fight happen. Faster jabs coming from Lomachenko at the moment. Seems a more active fighter at the moment. But let's see what happens in round 3. Lomachenko trying to make the fight happen. 2 cameras we've got here in ESPN. Camera number 1 is showing the live fight. Camera number 2 is showing the holding. For God, I don't know why I've got this camera. Let's try and get this camera bigger. Raspberry, we've got a bigger screen now. What was going with a smaller screen? There we go. We can see the fight up close now. Fantastic. A lot of feinting. Good left combination there from Lomachenko. Nice combination here from Lomachenko. Did that stun Rigondeux? No, but it was a good combination. Lomachenko doing the much more active work in this round. Rigondeux standing off a lot. I'm not too sure why he wants to do that, but it's Lomachenko beating Rigondeux to the jab. Lomachenko looks the more busier at the moment. Good combination there from Lomachenko. And Rigondeux tied him up. But this round is definitely it's all Lomachenko this round at the moment. Better combination punching, more active in this round. Lomachenko do Rigondeux standing off a lot and get caught with shots as well. Why he's persisting in holding inside, I'm not sure. Rigondeux doing a lot of tying up and holding on the inside. Again, I don't know why he's doing this. Little uppercuts on the inside there with the left hand of Lomachenko. Oh, Lomachenko's starting to warm up here. Rigondeux's definitely got to change up here because at the moment he's allowed Lomachenko to be confident. He's allowed Lomachenko to get into a rhythm. And surely you'd want to be breaking a guy like this' rhythm up. It doesn't bode well if you're allowing a guy like that to get into rhythm. That's a 2-1 Lomachenko for me at the moment. Hello. advertising on ESPN. Get 650 credit for your phone. I've looked here. 650 credit, 15 euros a month on Direct TV. Oh, it's Direct TV. The advertisement is okay. It's when you have AT&T. Very nice. For anybody who likes AT&T, you can tell me if you're American what AT&T is all about. Now they're watching. There's a bike. People riding this bicycle. Where they're exercising. I know the exercising is video of the person exercising on the bike and a video on the actual bike itself. Nice, interesting. Peloton, nice. Okay, back to the fight. Lomachenko won the last round well. This is round 4. They're just showing some of the work of Lomachenko in the last round with the uppercuts. It must have been 3 uppercuts he was trying to throw there. Round 4. Lomachenko's bossing this at the moment. Just be more active, just be more engaging. Again, Lomachenko trying to engage at the moment. He's the one trying to open the door and make things happen. Rigondeux, I'm not sure what he's trying to do at the moment. But he's going to have to make some adjustments. But still time. And by the way, by him allowing Lomachenko to open up like this, it does open the opportunity up for Rigondeux to start countering and fighting on the inside. Here goes Lomachenko throwing combinations. And Rigondeux going ducking below the waist of Lomachenko. Lomachenko just throwing dazzling combinations to Rigondeux. Rigondeux just in slow motion almost. Just tapping. And that hits from the back of the head of Rigondeux. He's definitely outscoring at the moment, Rigondeux, Lomachenko, definitely. So Rigondeux needs to up his work rate. I thought I'd see a more aggressive Rigondeux, but maybe he's just waiting for Lomachenko to open up like he is and then start making mistakes. If that's the game plan, then it's okay. But then he really must back his punching power as well. But Rigondeux is being outboxed at the moment. It's just combination after combination. Nice shot there from Rigondeux on the border to the body. Rigondeux now. Is the strategy of Rigondeux to lead Lomachenko into false insecurity and then unload. Very dangerous tactics at the moment. At the moment, Lomachenko's doing all the work, trying to make the fight. Rigondeux just staying back and kind of admiring his work. Combination, but the combination that Lomachenko's landing, a lot of it is landing on the shoulders of Rigondeux. Back to the corner. Dad seems happy. But I'm not sure. These early rounds are going to hurt Rigondeux. He's going to have to change the strategy for sure. This is round 5. And Lomachenko is just dominating at the moment, to be honest. Rigondeux doesn't even look. He has not done anything significant in the fight so far. He's done a lot of posing. He's done a lot of holding. But he hasn't done anything significant. He hasn't landed a significant punch. We don't know if he can hurt Lomachenko. We haven't even seen him really counter Lomachenko and do anything like significant at the moment. Just a lot of posing, holding the center of the ring, but just being peppered with the jab and combinations by Lomachenko, Rigondeux. It's been a masterclass so far for Lomachenko, but I guess it's easy to have a masterclass when the guy in the other corner is really doing Practically nothing. Practically. But fair play to Lomachenko. He's come out to try and make the fight. No excuses. Rigondeux, so far, I stood in front of Lomachenko and for the most part done a lot of holding, ducking below the waist. Let's see now, after round 5, what he can do. This is round 5 now. Is Lomachenko going to start? Is Rigondeux going to start doing something different himself? Are we going to see a different look now? To be so successful as amateur, you have to be able to make different looks. So Rigondeux will have to. He's been a pro much longer. He's going to have to give Lomachenko a totally different look. What do I mean by different look? He's going to have to change things up, whether throw the jab faster or throw more punches, or when Lomachenko's coming in, counter him hard with punches over the top. And that would be one of the things I'd look to do, is when Lomachenko comes in and throws all these little combinations, he's vulnerable. His chin is still in the air to be caught over the top for looping left hand over the top. If Lomachenko can do that, if Rigondeux can do that. But Lomachenko is landing a lot of punches at the moment. In terms of selling your brand, this is not doing Rigondeux any favors whatsoever. Of holding and tying up from Rigondeux. Now, referee is having a word with Rigondeux. Combination now for the first time from Rigondeux. Nice 1-2 from him. But Lomachenko's walking forward. Now, nice little body work there from Rigondeux. Lomachenko leans on Rigondeux. Not great for Rigondeux when he's lean. Combination, they're not like hurtful punches. They're very tapping punches here and there. I'm not sure if Rigondeux is trying to frustrate Lomachenko. Tied him up, hold him up on the inside. Lomachenko working. And Rigondeux just frustrating him, messing him about. It just seems he just wants to mess Lomachenko up at the moment and hold and tie up and just be messy. Of course, boxing fans and purists will not be impressed with what Rigondeux is doing at the moment. They'll like what Lomachenko's doing. Lomachenko's trying to make the fight happen here. Rigondeux just seems to holding and tying up. Rigondeux's last loss was in the 2003 World Championships. 2003. Wow. Long time ago. Of course, Lomachenko's last loss was in the amateur ranks. Was in the pro ranks, sorry, Lomachenko. The pro ranks. Against Salido. Oof. Of holding after the bell and stuff, and I'm not sure what Rigondeux is trying to do here, apart from trying to frustrate Lomachenko. But I mean, Lomachenko's winning this fight and winning it handily. I'm not sure what Rigondeux is doing. I don't know. I can't work out what he's trying to do. This is round 6. If this fight continues like this is 6 rounds, and I have to say, 5 of those 6 rounds, I have to say that Lomachenko has won it. The work hasn't been great. I've got to say, it's not been great work from Lomachenko. But here we go. Lomachenko throwing a punch after the bell. There we go. Punches him after the bell. A little bit of nastiness happening there. Here we go. Round 6. I hope now that fires Rigondeux up. I hope he's got the response he wants, Rigondeux. And now from 6 rounds onwards, we see something different from Rigondeux. He's got to make the adjustments now. He's got to make the changes. This is round 6. I expect to see more activity from Rigondeux from 6 rounds onwards. Because if that's part of the game plan, 5 rounds up, let's see him work now. Let's see if Rigondeux is going to try and make this fight happen. He's not fighting like a hungry fighter at the moment to me. He's fighting like a guy who just wants to get to 12 rounds at the moment and survive. Every opportunity he's got, he's tying him up close as if he can't fight on the inside. Again, Lomachenko's getting space and throwing combinations. Rigondeux just tying up a shell like a tortoise, just tying up. Lomachenko laying on him. That's not going to help you. You know, a bigger man leaning on you, not great. And what Rigondau's doing here at the moment is allowing Lomachenko to actually throw shots that keep him around the back of the head as well. That's not cool. Look at this. Jab, jab, jab. Here we go. Now, right hand there from Rigondeux. I haven't seen anything to suggest that Lomachenko is, although people say he's the bigger man in there, I haven't seen anything to suggest so far that he's Rigondeux struggling with the weight. Of tying up and holding there from Rigondeux. Again, I don't understand it. He's going to get a point deducted from him. You can see it coming. First point deduction for Rigondeux, and he has not landed more than 3 punches in a round. Lomachenko has been dominant at the moment. Lomachenko coming forward. Holding and hitting on the inside there, Rigondeux. There goes, good combination there from Lomachenko. Did he hurt Rigondeux there? No. I think he got hurt with a good shot there. Chopping left there from Lomachenko. Lomachenko trying to get to work now. Rigondeux ducking. It's a poor performance so far from Rigondeux, real poor. Here goes the combination here from Lomachenko. He lands a shot. I don't know if Rigondeux wants to get disqualified at this point. End of the round. I'm absolutely, I don't understand what the hell is going on here from Rigondeux. I've got no idea what's happening. I don't think you can score. Well, there's only one round that Rigondeux has won. Well, you could argue he ain't won no rounds. But it's all Lomachenko at the moment. I'm not sure you could even. It's very one-sided, to be honest, because there's one guy who's trying to fight and make a fight, and there's another guy there that doesn't want to fight, or for some reason is unable to throw the punches necessary. One guy is quite happy to do all the holding. Now the referee's coming to the corner of Rigondeux. Now the trainer is having words with oh my God, the fight's over. The fight is over. The fight has been stopped and Lomachenko has won. I have no flipping idea what happened there. He had a little crown on his head, and I don't know if his father knocked the crown off his head. His father was not impressed with the crown at all. But what was that all about? I have no idea. I have got no idea what that was about. I have no idea what that was about. I'm sorry. Absolutely no idea whatsoever. I don't know. Rigondeux didn't look like he was significantly hurt in the fight. I have no idea what happened. I am shocked. I don't know. Let me just find out what's going on here. I have no idea what's happened.
know about that. I don't know. I think that's just trying to find a way out. Exactly. I don't know about that. I didn't even see him really land a left hand.
Say what you want. You can come up with anything in that corner. The bottom line is he didn't continue on, and Lomachenko's the reason why. Lomachenko against the emotional game. They will look at that game.
Leave it on right now. We'll check it out in the back. Quédense puesto ahorita la vela. Le vamos a revisar en la privada que siente dolor.
Surviving invasion. This was a conversation with trainer. Whether you want to continue. They said no, you shook the head off, and then they moved to the right hand and started rotating the right glove. And that was the end of it. In a dominating performance by Vasily Lomachenko. Rigondeux came in 17-0. They moved up 2 weight classes. We talked about the inactivity. We talked about the concerns of being older. We talked about being a natural smaller man. He was not the most talented.
In many ways, what I saw tonight was harmony, Lomachenko versus entropy. Rigondeux trying to muck it up, holding the first round by anyone's standards was very, very close. But what you saw was Lomachenko adapt on the fly.
I did not expect it. Well, I kind of did from the first round. I expected that, this fight possibly would go the distance. Granted, that the way all right.
Well, like I said, it looks like he's been stopped. Well, he has been stopped, but it's looked like he had something wrong with his hand. He's looking at his hand, saying something wrong with his hand, but I don't know what to say. I've got no idea what to say. That was terrible. I'm sorry. I'd be pissed if I would save my money to go to America to see that. I'd be absolutely pissed. Well, the BWTM champion Bo Bland had better go into hiding because Eugene's going to be on him like a complete rash. There's not going to be much of a debate after this. I think Bo put more resistance in our chat in the debate than Lomachenko put up for the whole fight. Not good. Not good at all. Bo better come out swinging because that's not good. When we talk about quitting and lacking heart, that from a guy who's a pound for pound great. I mean, that's very sad. All the stuff that Rigondeux has done in his career, very, very sad. Very, very, very sad. Very, very, very sad indeed. I'm not quite sure what to say here, but it's very, very, very sad indeed. Very sad. What a sad way to end the night. I mean, just when I was having, it's just, Bo is, Eugene, how you feeling, my friend? He was getting more than a boxing lesson. I know you're here, Bo Bland. Some truth and some facts about boxing. I'm absolutely pissed because people want to see the best get tested. But maybe in that 5th round, you're correct. I thought Lomachenko did hurt Rigondeux in the 5th. I thought he did hurt him. I think it was a left hand he hurt him with. I mentioned it, and he maybe after he got hurt, but after he got buzzed, he's like, I don't want any of this. I'm going to get knocked out tonight. The great debate. Well, it's going to be interesting now. So it's I think I'll end it here and get Eugene in the room, get Bo Bland in the room. Absolutely disgusting. Where's my Bo? Well, we're going to get him in the room now. Join us in a moment as we do the post-fight for Bo versus Eugene. My God, this is going to be something. The great debate. This is one hell of a L. Let's put it this way. One hell of a L. I mean, I don't know how you can. I don't know how you can walk around with any sense of pride after that. It's disgusting. I really expected Lomachenko, Rigondeux to come out and fight like a real champion. Come out and fight, hold your feet, and have a go. Even if you lost, even if he come out and gave it his best and lost, like he came out, and even if for the 6 rounds he came out and he went bombing for 6 rounds, and then he'd said, you know what, I don't fancy it no more. Even if he'd done that for 6 rounds, I would have accepted that. But he didn't even do that. He didn't even do that. I mean, what a sad way to go out of box. It's so sad. So sad. So sad. So sad. So sad. I don't know what to say. And you know what? Boxing fans won't remember what Rigondeux did. Let's see what's going on here.
Vasily, that's 4 guys that don't come out of their corner in a row. What's your new nickname? Maybe I change my second name. Maybe I change it. Now my name is Lomachenko.
Lomachenko.
He's got so much talent. He's got such a great pedigree, like Guillermo Rigondeux. He's a good fighter. He's a top fighter. He's the king in the boxing, but he's the king in his weight category. It's not his size. It's not his weight. So it's not big win for me because it's another weight category. But it's a big win for boxing because people wanted to see this fight. It was a mythical matchup. What's next for you after this big win? I don't know. I need to rest 1 month maybe, and after that I begin the training, prepare for my fight. What about my next fight? I don't know. We need to ask my promoter Bob Arum. How much did the Orlando Salido fight help you in terms of developing when another fighter is going to get dirty? You know, he learned just low blow, punch a low blow. That's it. And nonetheless, a brilliant performance once again by Vasily Lomachenko. We're now joined by Guillermo Rigondeux. Guillermo, ¿por qué no pudiste continuar? Why did you not continue?
Ganamos ya, segundo round ya no podía tirar la mano. Perdí.
I lost, but it was because of my hand. In the second round, I injured the top of it, and I could no longer continue. ¿Qué te sorprendió de tu rival Vasily Lomachenko esta noche? What surprised you about Vasily?
Un boxeador normal, técnico, rápido, explosivo, muy bueno también.
He's a very technical fighter. He's normal though, but he's very technical, very quick, very explosive. ¿Qué sigue para ti? What's next for you?
Imagínate, lo que sea. ¿Sabes que pelea con el que sea? No me excusa para pelear con nadie. Nosotros peleamos con cualquiera.
You know, I'm going to come back and I'll fight against anybody because there's no excuses. El tamaño marcó diferencia esta noche. Did the weight difference mark a difference?
No, porque Lomachenko no está haciendo nada tampoco del otro mundo. No está haciendo nada, porque no puedo tirar nada las manos y ya no puedo hacer más nada.
You know, Lomachenko really wasn't doing anything. It wasn't about the weight. Really, it was just a hand that I injured, and that's why I could not continue. The fans staying all here at Madison Square Garden. Le das crédito a Vasily Lomachenko.
Vamos a ver si le puedo también.
I do give Vasily Lomachenko credit, though. He is an excellent boxer. We'll see what happens with the career of Guillermo Rigondeux as Vasily Lomachenko keeps moving up in the boxing world.
Well, that as far as I'm concerned, that post-fight does not do you any favors whatsoever. That does do you no favors whatsoever. You got beat. The man, obviously, the weight did bother you. Absolutely disgusting. I hope you heard what Rigo just said there. That was just. I hope you heard what you just. I hope were you able to hear what Rigondeux just said there? This one doesn't work. No, no more. Lomachenko. Lomachenko. The link doesn't work. What link doesn't work? There is no other link. I have not done a live show link yet. I'm going to do a live show link. So join me in a moment. I'm going to do a live show link for the return, the Great Debate Part 2, the rematch, or the post-fight. Rigondeux, Lomachenko, Eugene versus Bo, the Great Debate. I think there's going to be fireworks. See you in a moment.